Collective, somebody can't get you off of their mind. They're seeing that you have struck gold in some way, okay? That you're living an abundant life, all right? That you're having a lot of success while this individual is struggling. They could be struggling financially, they could be struggling in a lot of ways. Okay? Now, the issue is they can't get you out of their head. Their head is in the clouds concerning you, all right? But that at the same time it's like they've written they've written you in their mind as a villain, or they've written themselves, or they've put themselves in this villain energy. Okay. And they're having a hard time maintaining a certain mask as it relates to the story that they've either been telling other people or they have convinced themselves of. Okay. They are having a hard time juggling and keeping up with their identities as it relates to their role in the connection that you may have had with them and what they feel for you now. And I feel like it's because they've written you as the villain, but yet they want to get back with you. Welcome, collective. All right, we're going to get into this energy. I hope everybody is doing well. Let me show y'all what I have out here, okay? We have fantasy world. All right. This person is in their head. Their heart is chasing a fairy tale. The truth is getting lost in the sparkle. So they're in a state of confusion that they've created on their own. Okay. Now this is the gold digger here. All right. The connection comes with this connection comes with the price tag. It's calculated, strategic, and dripping in dollar signs. It may even be that they had some sort of fantastical idea that they were going to be able to strike gold with you, or they were going to be able to take something from you energetically, financially. They felt like they had struck gold with you. But at the same time, I feel like this person is fantasizing about you because you look like gold. You are the value. You are the treasure. You are abundant. Okay. This person is going broke. All right, while you are striking gold, they're going broke. Okay. So the bills are stacking, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. Now, this could very well be that they had some sort of fantastical idea, and that idea was going to make them wealthy. That idea was going to make them rich. That idea was going to lead them to more money. I don't know what you had to do with that. Okay. And where the villain and all of that comes in. Okay. But they're now struggling really badly when it comes to finances. Something didn't pan out the way they hoped that it would. We have villain vibes. All right. They're never the villain in their own story, but the trail of chaos says otherwise. Something about their vibe just doesn't sit right. Mm. You might have saw this person as a gold digger, male or female. Okay, let's not pretend that men don't dig. Okay, for the gold, they just do it in a different way, but they very much do it. All right. So, nevertheless, this person is either spinning a narrative that you are a villain, or they have created this villain persona. All right. We have double life. Okay, double life. Someone is juggling stories, identities, or relationships and hoping no one notices the overlap. So they may have juggled you, they may have juggled identities, okay? They may have tried to create the fantasy in your mind that they had something to offer, that they were someone of value, but it looks like they didn't have anything to offer. Okay. So the other aspect of them is this villain energy, which they may be projecting towards you because maybe you saw through the mask there. Okay. You saw through the mask. Whoever this is, however that reverberates for you, this individual wants to get back with you. The honeymoon round two has begun, but the real tease is, how long would it last? I don't know. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Which deck? Let's go with this one. or that one? Let's go with that one. I won't go with that one. I hope y'all doing good out there, enjoying your Friday. I'm enjoying mine. I've enjoyed my day. I rested. I got outside a little bit with the boys. Um, it was a good day. All right, y'all. Y'all probably won't see this until Saturday because I'm actually recording these for tomorrow. So hopefully you're enjoying your Saturday. All right. Clarify fantasy world spirit. Fantasy world. What do we have? Truth revealed. Truth revealed. Mass slipping. Uh-huh. Receipt surfacing. Hidden info exposed. Now you know what you're dealing with. And we have jealousy. It could very well be that someone tried to paint the picture of themselves. This person, it could be a Gemini or someone with Gemini energy. Okay. Comparison and envy, fear of losing a spot, projection of their own insecurity. Mm, not everyone claps when you win. All right. So the truth has come out about this person. There's some jealousy here. They may have at one time had you living in a little bit of a fantasy world as to it relates to their energy, as it relates to their energy, what they wanted from a connection, what they wanted from you, how they really felt about you. They may have painted a really good picture that it was something other than what it was. I do, however, feel like this person is in their head and they're very jealous because you are in this spotlight. You are in this spotlight. Now this person's mask slips because they maybe have painted you as this villain here, but they can't hold that up because they feel a way. They feel a way about you. We got twin flame in reverse. You know, I'm not gonna take it in reverse. This person could feel like you're their twin flame. Okay. Clarify gold digger. Gold digger. Thank you. Karmic lesson. You yeah, the connection the connection became too risky. Tough teacher, painful but necessary, showing you what to release. Learn it so you don't live it again. You found your value, you found your worth. This person now sees your worth, maybe something that they took advantage of when you were in a connection with them. You learned a karmic lesson. You struck gold, and the gold was the karmic lesson. To be honest, you've gone unbothered. You don't feel like this person is your twin flame. They may feel that way about you, though. You've definitely leveled up because you allowed yourself to learn the karmic lesson that came with this connection in this individual. Oh, check my mic. I had to check my mic. All right. Glow up season. Outgrowing certain people and places, stepping into your next version. Not everyone can come. So you have struck gold. This person cannot participate, cannot celebrate, cannot be a part of your world. You learned a karmic lesson. You used the lesson the way you were supposed to. All right. And you leveled up from this lesson. Clarify going broke. Power couple in reverse. Power couple. Ooh. Now this may be more than one person, or you were supposed to be or could have been a power couple, or this is a power couple that's going broke. Who is this power couple? Two strong energies aligning, building together. Oh, they want to build now, not competing, inspiring others, love as a team sport. It landed over here with the fan. Oh, wow. It landed with the fantasy card. This is what they still think of um your connection with them as, or the possibilities of what it could be. We have breadcrumb. See, but they don't have anything to offer. Minimal effort, just enough to keep you around. Inconsistent contact. You deserve the whole loaf, and they can't give you a loaf. Okay? They can't give you a loaf. You deserve the loaf, but they can't give you the loaf. Okay? Now, the fantasy in their mind is of you and them as a power couple, but yet they don't have any really like anything to give. Or this is you not giving, no longer giving to the idea of them as of them and yourself as a power couple. Take it how it reverberates, okay? Clarify villain. We have boundaries here. All right. Clarify villain vibes. Who's this villain? Plastic smiles, forced kindness, polite but cold, compliments that don't feel real, don't mistake courtesy for connection. Something was very pretentious, superficial. So this person may come off as a they come off as a tough one, you know, like a villain, when they really may not be that way, okay? Um it's something very superficial about this villain energy. Tell me more. Sugar coated. And they may think of they may be saying or communicating to other people around them, that you seem sweet on the outside, but really you're not sweet on the inside, right? Like they're trying to make you the villain. Sweet words, hidden sting, avoiding the real issue, too good to be true, read between the lines. Yeah. I feel like they're trying to now make it seem like, you're not the kind-hearted person that you actually are, and that the way you actually showed up to this individual. Now, this was a karmic lesson for you. Okay. Catfish. This also could be this person's energy as well, where they showed up to you superficially. You realize that they were maybe a very appealing on the outside, but when you took a bite out of that apple, you know what I'm saying? It got some little worms and shit in it. It's a little rotten up in there. It could be that too. Take a high reverberates. Clarify double life. Landing on the breadcrumbs. We got office politics, workplace alliances and secrets. Somebody was living a double life. Power plays, smiles in meetings, whispers in hallways. Protect your reputation. Somebody took something as a game. They were living a double life, wearing a mask, a challenge. This person may be challenged with some sort of double life personality thing they got going on with themselves. We have reconciliation. So the issue is they can't hold on to the story that they're telling about you because they want to reconcile with you. Now this could be other people around them that knows that they fronting. They fronting. They trying to make it seem like you the bad apple, but they're fronting. And they're not able to hold up to the story. It's like shit ain't making no sense. And it's people around them that saying this don't make no sense. They're painting the collective as the bad apple, as the superficial one, as the villain. But then at the same time, people can clearly see that they want you back. Somebody can see the gossip mill. Yeah. Online obsession. They talking about how how this individual be all online. stalking the collective, but yet the collective is the villain. That doesn't make any sense. If the collective is the villain, why you all on their social medias and stuff? You know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense. Whoever these people are that's around them as well is hella fake. So they got that. So they're fake, and they got a bunch of fake people around them. Well, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. This person feels like you're some sort of a past life uh soulmate or something. Twin flame. They definitely want a second chance. This is the third card that has come out. Remember, we have the back together, we now have the reconciliation, and we now have the second chance. Now, this might have been a past life soulmate, and when you met them, it was supposed to mend something. It was the second chance. You understand? And they screwed it up. Trying to play chess and trying to play games, giving the silent treatment and shit, trying to be unavailable and whatnot, trying to act like they was unbothered by y'all separation. You know, they played a game here, but they lost. They lost the game because you went into self-care mode. There go that cucumber mask. Yep. You made yourself the priority. So they thought you was going to prioritize while they played a game with you, while they treated the connection like it was replaceable. They thought you was going to continue to prioritize them. And when they was jerking the situation around, breadcrumbing, ain't got no whole loaf to give. You know what I mean? Can't even come in the house with a good bag of that marita or that other bread I like. Nature's Own, the butter bread. That one. Yeah. You can't even bring your hot dog bun. Okay? But breadcrumbing you. So this individual is very fake. They're faking as if they are the victim. They have fake people around them who is talking and gossiping. I mean, she the victim, he the victim, but they stay on the collective's social media, don't they, child? Girl, yeah, bro. They always on that girl's social media. Like it's like they got a bunch of fake people around them. But that makes sense because birds of a feather, right? Tell us more, Spirit. We got this blocked and blessed deck out here. What else? What else does the collective need to know? This person wants you back, though. They want to get back with you. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but that's what's here. Okay. Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Best filter you'll ever wear. Self-love looks good on you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you done glued up. This is the second reading. My collective is glowing up. My collective had done glued up, honey. Yeah, for sure. Because it's the second reading that I've done where it's coming out that the collective is elevating, the collective is leveling up, and there's these past people. Okay. Stop mistaking chaos for chemistry. That's not a twin flame. That's a fire hazard. Obsession, illusion, danger. Hmm. So you stop mistaking whatever y'all had going on in the past as like that whole twin flame narrative or that whole situation, passion, whatever it was. You stop mistaking chaos for chemistry, and you put on self-love, and you put on prioritizing yourself. Yeah, very attractive. It's very attractive. Okay, your confidence is sexy. I love it. Spiritual hygiene starts with laundry. Clean your room. That's the message. Discipline, reset, action. You took some sort of action to cleanse your life of the clutter, right? So this could just not even be about this one person, to be honest. This could extend this whole self-love season that you have been in, this new way of living. It's not a season, okay? But this new way of living that you have tapped into, you're cleaning up the clutter, and this person was part of the clutter. Retrograde didn't cancel your to-do list. It's not the stars, it's your snooze button. Procrastination, responsibility, ownership. You took ownership. Mm-hmm. You stopped sitting around, like, you know what I mean, and took ownership. And see, this is why you have struck gold. This is why you are looking very, very attractive, not just to this person, but I'm pretty sure to other people in other situations. It feels like you're leveling up. You're getting what you want financially. You're getting what you want in love, your collaborations, your partnerships, your friends. Beautiful energy that's being reflected back to you and reflected off of you. You feel me? So this individual is really, they want to make you the villain so bad. They just really do. They just want, they want it to appear that you did them wrong. You did something wrong, which I don't know what that could possibly be. You walked away. You got rid of the clutter, and part of the clutter was them, huh? They tried to retrograde on you, and you was like, "No, ain't no retrograde. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't retrograde. I don't know what you're talking about." Right? Universe didn't take X back requests. Universe, don't take X back requests. Stop manifesting their return. Manifest your refund. Closure, compensation. This is the first time I've seen this card. Humor. Ain't no retrograde. I just said that, didn't I? Ain't no retrograde, baby. I don't know where you trying to spend blocks and stuff at, but you won't be spending it around here. Okay? You won't be spending it around here. Collective say no. While they trying to spend a block, you have asked the universe to sever the connection. You have made a request for the universe to help you out of this situation, out of this revolving door energy, whether it was actually manifesting in your life, this person was coming and going, coming and going, coming and going, or whether it's just the energy of this person coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. Like, no, no, ain't no retrogrades, boo. You took accountability. Unfollow equals self care. You can heal while stalking his Instagram, her Instagram, his or her. Obsession, comparison, freedom. This person can experience some freedom if they take accountability the way you did for themselves. Maybe it's since they stalking and everything, they could take a page from your book, you know. But they're too busy trying to rewrite your narrative that they can't even see their own. That in their reality, they are their own villain. Yeah, what it is. Accountability. Crystals can't replace common sense. You can't vibe your way out of accountability, responsibility, ownership, maturity. It's very dramatic uh individual here that came and blew into your life and allowed you the opportunity to learn a karmic lesson. And you have learned that lesson and you have moved on. You more than likely do not care about what somebody is trying to write the narrative as. It is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So um you stop with the nonsense. And so if that makes you a villain, I guess that makes you a villain, collective. Okay? Villains have superpowers too. Don't get it twisted. So you executed your superpower to move on. You executed your superpower to heal self and to focus on self and to get your life together and take accountability for yourself. Yeah. So blocked and blessed. Okay. Blocked and blessed. Let's see. Let's get you some what do I want to do? Yeah, because I feel like this person does want you back. So we're gonna do some affirmation here to affirm you that as I always try to do at the end of the message, that you definitely made the right decision. But if that's not obvious, Okay, that should be obvious. Let's see what it is that the divine wants to affirm you in. Compassion. Compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself. Give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Yeah. Show yourself compassion. I feel like that's what you've been doing through this self care. Okay. Some of you may still be cleansing the energy of this connection out of your energy field. Be very compassionate towards yourself. Put yourself first. Okay. Put yourself first. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there are reasons why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience, it will eventually work out. hmm So you're on a level up. Spirit is saying to be patient as you go through this process, be compassionate with yourself, stay in this vein of self care, prioritizing yourself over all things, be present. Okay? Be present. Show up for yourself is what I just heard. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. We have courageous heart, trust in yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Trust in yourself. You've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline, leveling up round here. Yes, I love it. Courageous heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. Keep moving forward, is what I hear. With compassion, with patience, being present, showing up for yourself. Keep moving forward. Okay? Mm-hmm. That's the message, collective. Let me know how it reverberated. Leave your girl a comment. All right. Please like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare. All right. Thank you to all of my returning soul tribe. I love you guys, my Starseed family. Love you all. Greatly appreciate all of the support, all of the super thanks, all of the comments, the beautiful comments that you guys leave under the messages. I'm so glad that Spirit is confirming, affirming, clarifying things for you. And it is my pleasure always. All right. If you are a new viewer and you are not a subscriber, let's have a little conversation about that. Okay. I think me and you need to, maybe come to some sort of agreement. Maybe we can see eye to eye. I'll keep giving the messages, you know what I'm saying, and pouring in. And all you have to do is subscribe and turn your notification bell. I think that's a good compromise. You know what I mean? Plus, I really enjoy your presence and I enjoy your company, and I would like for you to come back. Okay? So hit the notification bell, all right? Become a subscriber. Join the tribe, man. I love you guys. If anybody is in need of a personal reading, the information is in the description. There's a link there that'll take you to my website where you can book. If you choose to book your reading, please make sure you pay attention to the instructions on the website. Make sure that you do fill out the part of the website that asks for you to tell me what you want me to read for you. Okay, so make your payment, fill out that part, and I'll get it done. All right. If you send your payment and you don't fill out that part, I will eventually send you an email. Okay. Now, I don't know when that's going to be, because it's like now I got to go do double work when it's right there on the website how I would like for you to get it done. Okay. So everything just flows smoothly if you fill out both steps. All right. Don't just send your money and you ain't told nobody what you want them to read. Okay. Um, and don't tell me what you want to read and not make your payment. Because I'm not gonna follow up at all on that. Okay. All right, guys. I love you. And I will see you on the next one. Peace, family.